Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, this very cool Iceberg Islands park. Cool, you get it? Yeah, I know, cheap one. Anyway, here we are, and last time we built lots of stuff, especially in this very big Titanic's Bane. Now, I don't know if it is any good, because we still do not have ratings. But I'm pretty sure that with drops, underground chisels and backward features, this one is gonna be a good one. I mean, that's pretty much a guarantee. However, we still need to make this a good one, and I do recall that actually quite a while ago, at least one or two rides ago, we put those eggheads onto roller coaster researching, so I want to know what they've cooked up. But a few things. First of all, you guest are in a very uncomfortable position over there. I don't know how you ended up there, but you're now like a shish kebab, really. You even got the color of meat, so yeah, unlucky you, really. The other thing is that this is kind of like a note to make, in regards to the jet ski ride. Don't place it in open waters. Damage. Open waters. I mean, really, it's almost like saying, like, here, have a jet ski. Do whatever you want with it. Oh, yeah, we'll see it back one day, someday, anytime. It's like we're practically giving them away. Now, guests cannot steal in this game, so we will get them back. And no jet ski will be gone, but the guests can be gone for hours, and it's very high possibility of us getting lots and lots of messages saying, help, we're lost, please do something. Oh, very high chance that we're gonna get those messages. So yeah, next time build this in enclosed waters, note to self. But we have it now. It's new, so we've got to have it, even though this is really poorly situated. But yeah, it's just for those viewing. Lesson learned. Now, we need to pimp up this coaster. So let's find out what the eggheads researched last time. This, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to click on it, but it doesn't, of course. But this is amazing. The Steel Wild Mouse roller coaster is just the thing that we need. We can make an amazing coaster out of this without much trouble. It is cheap and it will fit in here. And I consider that to be a very big bonus, we can have this coaster go through the terrain lots and lots of times. However, and this is more like a forewarning, ta-da! Does this look even slightly easy to build into you? If it does, really, come take my seat and play for me. To me, it already looks quite difficult. And we need to wiggle in another coaster in this terrain, which is just freaking difficult. Now we do get height markers over here, which kind of indicates where the flat terrain pieces are. For example, yeah, height 11, height 15. There's a 4 height difference there. Right, that works. I mean, there's a 2 height difference here. 1, 2. I guess this could work. This is going to be a nightmare, I'm telling you. We're gonna build this coaster though, because what I've done is I've left space over here, kind of hoping that we could get a coaster in there, and I'm pretty sure that we actually can. Now, the coasters, yeah, right, height 9, so we can go above this curve. That's very important. Well, in that case, I guess what we need to do is build a coaster here. But like I said, it's going to be difficult. So, mind you, this is going to take time. This won't be an easy build. There will be lots of pausing and just looking, puzzling out how the track's going to run. Because I don't really have a design of what I want. I want the coaster to just, go up. There needs to be a big drop in it. That is a given, but we're gonna have a big drop, and then I just want to, go through the terrain as much as possible, really. And we'll see, after we had like our big drop section, we'll then just see what happens, basically. So, yeah, there's that. First of all, though, let's actually get the station out there, and let's get into starting position, so to say. There. And now we can remove these. There. And now if we just place station, there we go. I guess we don't really need it to be that long, so something like this will do. We'll place these in advance so we don't do anything stupid and make it impossible for us to hook anything up later. And you know what? Just because I've learned, and this is good practice I now know, we're going to make this go over here. And then I guess we should also do it like this. Alright, we'll raise the terrain over here 1, 2 then. There. Alright. So far looking good. I don't really need that. I would also need height markers on the paths, actually. We don't even need these to be enabled. Let's see. I need to... What? No. Wrong one. I need to go to height 4. Right now we're at height 6, 5, 4. This is it. Yeah. Right. Okay. And I guess all that we need to do right now is just go over here. And done. It's a bit of a long queue, I'll be the first to admit, but I guess it's working. Now, as for the exit though, let me get the terrain markers out there and see if I can work with this setup that we have over here. And I know the path is a different color, but I believe that if we... it's still not that good visible. We might as well stick with the original color style. And I thought it would be better visible, but it's barely better visible, so... let's see. I should go up ASAP, actually, so that we have easier times going below our own path. Right, I guess in a way, this view, with the terrain height markers out there is kind of like the easiest to work with, because I can still kind of see the terrain here, so... Okay, and then the view is back to normal. Thanks, game! I thought the expansion might have, made you forget that habit, but clearly it has not. Can we go? Ooh, we can. Nice. Right, well, we need to be over here, and then go up like this, so... We don't really need to go up that high, to be honest, but we do... Alright, fine. But yeah, we don't really need to go that high, to be honest. I mean, it will already be... Wait. What? What? You've got to be kidding me. I mean, these pieces, to me, they're new. Well, unless I never noticed them in the corkscrew follies, but... Wow. Wow. Alright. Well, that is a nice one. We're definitely going to play with those. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nice. Really, that is really nice, actually. Huh, that opens up a lot of new possibilities. I mean, I've got to look back like a couple of old videos where I built this one to see whether or not this was actually available in the Rollercoaster Tycoon Corkscrew Follies, but in my mind, this was never there. Huh. Well, I guess we already discovered new stuff then today, did we not? Nice. Well, actually keep going down because I don't really know what the height is for... Ah, well, this is good enough as is right now, so... I mean, but I was wondering, like, what the maximum height allowed was for above the water, you know? Because this coaster cannot go that high, really, and I knew that, so... Now we'll go up here, and then I guess we could do something like this, I guess. Right now we're at height 14 though, which is good enough to go above over here. And then, can I even go... No, we need to go up further even. Or, wait, and that has my preference actually. We can go over here. Now, I also want to like pierce this area a little bit, so I'm guessing the best option here would be to go... Okay, you're stretching it a little bit in game. There, would be to go like this. Alright, so far looking good. Oh, and we're out of money. Maybe I should take out some loan, that might help. Thanks, bank, for facilitating our crazy coaster building habits. Right, yeah, we want this view to be enabled so that we can see what we're building. Now, I mean, I've built this. I'm pretty sure that the coaster will make this. Can I mean, it's difficult, but we're gonna try. So, we have a high plateau over here with height 17. Oh man, this is difficult. It really is difficult. This gives some visibility. I can't. I honestly cannot. So we're over here at height 14. Height 15 does not work for us. So we would either need to drop or make the curve. Well, or we go towards the other section over here. I guess that would be alright. I mean, in terms of like, where do we want this coaster? Right now we got something over here, huh? There's a lot of stuff already over here. Why don't we have this coaster go somewhat over here? I mean, look at this. There's practically nothing over here on this side. I feel that we should change that and build the majority of this coaster on this side. Now, currently we're kind of like heading easy into this section, so yeah, right, I got a plan here, huh? What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down one and then curve around, because if right now we're at height 14, right? This is height 15, so if we drop down one, we're at height 13. We could exit over here and then get over here, go down one, lower this by one, and then get to this side, and then we'll do the majority of the shenanigans over here. Yeah, we'll go through this mountain like this, and we'll resurface somewhere. Oh, yeah, alright. I got a vague idea of how we're gonna get this going. There. This is at least part of the plan. So far, so good, I say. Then, oh no, don't want that actually. I need to go down one. And oh, we could, I guess, also just go straight over here. Yeah, I guess that would work, wouldn't it? No, because there's a roller coaster in the way. Balls. And there's also a roller coaster. What is in the way of the roller coaster that we're trying to go through? I mean, I can't even see. I guess it's kind of obvious that there is that track of height 12. Yeah, that is an issue. That track extends all the way to... where exactly? It goes down.
See, this is why I told you that it's going to take a while. And it goes over there, so it's the curve that we're running into. That ain't gonna change either if we're built over there, so we could go to height 11, but then we could only pass through over there, really. Though I'm guessing the light is actually an option for us. Alright, so we then need to... Alright, change of plans slightly. We now need to actually drop this down one. And this is the better option. There. And right now we can go below. There, very nice. Alright, well, plan B. Right now we are at height 11. Oh, and I mean, now it's even raining. This ain't making it any easier. Game, I'm just telling you. Anyway, we are at height 11, which means that we could just as easily shoof, and then go down here, maybe twice, really go down, no, because height 11, we would still need to keep it height 11 over here. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, actually what we could do is, because we're right here right now, we could drop to height 10 and we would need to do that. I mean, if we were to do that, right, drop to height 10, we would need to do that. That's a good one. And station entrance path. I guess we would need to do that like over here. I don't really know if that's even possible doing that over there. I guess the only way to find out, because what I'm trying to think of, if we can shoot out of the terrain below this section. Though I would much rather prefer it to be over here on this section, but I don't really see much possibilities of going into the underground because there's just a crap load of stations and path over here, just making it very annoying. I mean, the devs have all kinds of cool shenanigans. Or what we could do, I guess, is do it like this, and then go down over here, and then zoof, and then through here. That is an option. I quite like that. And then we could go below this. Yeah. Alright, first though, I now kind of have an idea of what I want. So, I believe though, yes, okay. This is going as planned so far. I approve. Yes. And then, okay, issues, not good issues. Okay. Issues I didn't really expect to find over here. Fine. I mean, I guess that all it's doing really is just adding massively to the ratings, but still, I don't really approve of the way I have to achieve that. Right, then we can drop down to height 8, I guess. Yes, and then I don't want to go over the high seas because that makes the pieces more expensive. So we'll just do it like this. I guess we should even drop this. Nah, I guess we should not. I guess we should go up. And look, like this. This is kind of like how I wanted it. Ooh, and you know what we don't... This section over here, I mean, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get over here. This is perfect. This is like the most perfect section for one of those curved down sections. We haven't, I mean, I haven't had them in the track yet, but, oh, yeah, okay. We'll have one right there. There we go. Right there. Told you. Totally gonna have it. It's also kind of cool how we visit our own track right now again. So we'll go up though. We don't really need to go in all the way over there, because I still want this. And then another one of those. If we can get this going, that is amazing. Alrighty. Now we are over here with already quite a cool and track. What I think we should do, because realistically speaking over here we cannot do much because there's path in the underground and tracks and whatnot. So well, if we take a look at it from this angle, I guess there isn't much when it comes to... It's height 8, so as long as we stay at height 6, we have free range over here in the terrain. So currently the height that we're at gives us free range over the whole terrain. Okay. I don't really know. Should I be... Well, I guess what I would love is for the track to just go like this. And then go like this. Yeah, like this. And then actually I would love the track, you know, just so that I have an idea of where I want to go, because we also need to kind of like work slightly towards our station, you know, I'm just saying. So what I would love to have is the track to go like this. I want it shooting out over here into here. That's that I want, so there's no negotiating on that one. I then would also like the track to kind of like come out over here, you know, like this, maybe over here, and then just follow the terrain and then go inside, maybe come out over here and then go in over there, maybe have a drop even, you know, another big one, and then just wide curving it back to the station. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Right. Okay, we have ourselves a plan. Let's put it into action. I mean, like I said, we do have free range over here right now, so we might as well make the most of that. Right. That, I mean, sure, that fits exactly what I had in mind for this coaster. So, let's see. This is actually easier building, believe it or not. But right, and then we go like this. Yes. Now this is all cool. I mean, this is according to the design. And then just like this. Look at that. And now we should coast it back towards the station with... Well, we don't really need all mellow curves, I guess. We could still add a little bit of spice in it. We just need to end with a lift. If we're going to end with a lift though, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to engineer the lift backwards. I'm thinking. I guess that's not such a bad idea actually. There. Okay, so the lift is now... Right, okay. Ah, that was indeed a clever idea. That makes hooking this whole shenanigan up that much more easier, I guess. There. Yeah, alright. Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, our very coaster. Hopefully, though, it will not be too intense. There's a good chance of it being too intense. But what I really like is how over here, you know, it just goes everywhere. granted, I mean, these are obvious, you know, you're gonna see where the track's going, but over here the track just goes in the terrain and out the terrain so many times. I quite like that, you know. I think, yeah, this track design has potential. So, wow, I mean, I'm totally not advertising my own track design here. Yeah, made by me, therefore, oh, and those curves, man. Oh, we've only used it twice, but I still think it's quite nice. And it does go through there with quite a reasonable speed as well. And then into the lift, there. Yeah, pretty good. Looking good. What are the G's? On the meter, it's... well, it all stays below 3. That's pretty good. Lateral G's, and these can be quite high, but... wow, really? I mean, this goes to make some pretty rough and sharp turns, but it somehow seems to just digest the G's as if it's like good for it, you know? Wow. In any case, what we're gonna do is we are gonna set up the staff for this one quickly, so that we know we got that covered. We need a handy dude, most definitely. I think we need you on this area. There. And that. Oh man, this is this is just crazy difficult to assign, but this should be good. Oh, and you also need that area, maybe. Right. Hopefully he is going to patrol somewhere where we, you know, it's useful. Hopefully. The exits. I mean, I can't even see the exits. I guess there. Would that trap you? It does actually. Alright, very good. Very good. Well then, I see that the car 1 is now doing its second run. So my guess is that we now have ratings for this coaster. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, why? Why is it this high? I mean, this could have been a grand coaster if this were below 10. What we could do, and that would be just in general, I guess, would be to just lower the speed a little bit. There are brakes on this one. We would need to check out what the speed is of this train over here and then brake it very, 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 very carefully. Because if we brake it over here, then the whole coaster will be delayed further. Alright. Okay, so here it goes. Watching carefully. I see 67. If we break this to like 58, that's a good 10 kilometers we shave off. I'm pretty sure that the intensity will then fall below 10. I wonder though how much excitement will also be below 10. It's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly where the flaw is because, see, in terms of vertical G's, where does it make the most of those? Yeah, I believe it's the negative ones, is it not? No, it's definitely not the negative one. So it must be like... yeah, right over here it makes most of those vertical G's, I guess. Yeah, well, you know, if we just, yeah, we need to. Or maybe it is the lateral G's after all. I mean, now this looks bonkers now, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of does look bonkers. I totally agree. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this to like say 58 and see how it does that. I'm pretty sure that it will then be a coaster worthy, you know, a coaster good enough. So brakes, 64, yeah, 57. Okay. Right, what we're gonna do now is set it up. So we will charge the $5. And this is probably going to be a grand coaster even. Now, mind you, if it is below 10 intensity rating, that's the one, then we can synchronize this. And I know this isn't really the best coaster to synchronize with the other one, but actually, that's a good point. It isn't. So, seeing how it isn't, I guess what we would need to do is, I think there's a way to force this to work. Because we have 3 trains over here, right? That's actually a good one. This is a very short one. It is only 70 seconds divided by 3. Means that it's like 25 seconds or something over here for each ride. 25 seconds. If we set the max wait time on, say, like, because this one surely, ball, I forgot to look. Surely is long. If we set the max wait time to like 20 seconds and the minimum wait time to like 10 seconds, then these will go always empty, or 25 seconds. I guess the max wait time to 25 seconds. Then we have an even split on this one, and a not so bad split on this one, I guess. I don't know, we'll have to play around with that a little bit. This is all just theory crafting from my own head. Yes, it's my own. So, we'll open it up, assuming that these bricks will have done the trick. We need to name this. Now, someone in the comments did suggest a very nice name, and even though, it was meant for a coaster that was in the water, that's unfortunately going to be a bit difficult because A, we cannot build underwater, and B, it's kind of difficult to get, tracks like in the water, not underwater, but in the water, because we would first have to remove the water, and to do that, we would need to raise the ocean floor up till surface level, and then lower it down till the height of where we're going to build our tracks. I think that if we take a look at height markers, this is height 1, this is height 6, so for each tile it would cost at the very least 140, because moving ground I believe was $20, and we need to be lowering it by 1 for the tracks to be in the water, that is like 1 level below the water surface. So, no, it's not gonna happen. But the name you suggested, which is what the whole story was leading up for, and I got sidetracked again, was quite a good one. Quite fitting. Ice Bucket Challenge. Oh yeah. Besides, in a way, you're kind of sitting in buckets. So, I guess... Oh, and by the way, something that I haven't even seen, but the avalanche just got crazily better in the ratings. Look at that, 6.46, man. Wow. Now that did have a proper impact, and a good one. I also quite like how it came out. It's just lots of tunnel sections in there, like this one. It looks good, this coaster. This section might be a little bit too much above ground. Would have been better if we went underground here, perhaps, but it's good how it is. I mean, it's not bad. It's just in hindsight and all benefits of hindsight, wisdom of the afterthought and whatnot. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I approve of the track design. Hopefully, the rating agency will approve of the adjustments I've made. So right now, we are going to color it. I'll unpause it. We're gonna stick with the different colors per car. We will know if it's good if the gas go on it. Something that we cannot see right now. And we need this to be like that. Now for the coloring. I don't really want, the tracks to be that dark. I guess it's better to have like white tracks and then maybe grayish supports. How does that look? I do not know really. Right, how does this look? It looks rather... I don't know. Well, that could also work. I don't mind that one so much. Really. We do not have test results, but the car should be back soon. So, well, hoping that the brakes will have made the difference, I'm gonna leave you here, in suspense. I am evil, I know. I'm gonna leave you here, in suspense, because we are going to find out what the ratings are next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.